All right. This should be up and running. What up, Error? I see you there, buddy. All right. So, since people have been asking me what I want for my cube overall for Modern Horizons, I figured this would be a good idea. We talked about doing this over on the other channel. Oh no, I'm caught on a little bag here. Let me move over and get that out of here. Let me get that out of here. So yeah, I figured we would just go through the set and I would figure out what specifically I actually wanted for my cube, right? So that'll be the easiest way. I don't know how I'm going to make a list of these. I think what I'm going to do first is just save the actual like visual files. You know what I mean? So, for example, starting out right off the bat, Terminal Agony is definitely a card that I would put in my cube. For sure. So, I don't think you guys can see it because it's just a screen cap of the website itself, but I'm going to be saving the images of the cards that fit into the cube. So Terminal Agony fits in because it's Madness Creature Destruction, so you can pitch it to pay other costs and take out a creature cheaper. I'm definitely going to go with that. Resurgent Belief is also an excellent choice. Anything that does like mass reanimation is definitely going to be good. Overall, is the stream functioning properly for you guys? Because there was something weird when I started it. What up, Himrod? Can you guys see me? Are we good? Guess maybe I'll put in a message. All right. Let's see. Stream running properly. Seems fine. Excellent. Okay, cool. All right. So, Resurgent Belief and Terminal Agony are definitely cards that would go into my cube. Let's see here. Marble Gargoyle, nope. Lens Flare, no. No. There's going to be a lot of no's. That tends to be the way that it goes overall. Wave Sifter. Wave Sifter might have some potential. I don't know overall, though. I mean, 5 mana for a 3/2. When it enters the battlefield, you make 2 clue tokens. Those clue tokens can be sacrificed. Card draw is big in the cube. So, yeah, you know what? I am going to put it in. I'm going to count that as one of the cards. Oh, yeah, by the way, if any of you guys have suggestions on how I should make an actual list of this stuff for people, whether I should do like a big old image file or a text file, let me know. All right, Foundry Helix, what are you? Sack a permanent, 4 damage to any target. If the sacrifice permanent was an artifact, gain 4 life. Meh. You got a Garth Foil and a Garth Showcase. Nice. Nice score, Ashmead. Nice score. All right, Dahada's Ploy. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Gain life equal to the number of cards you discarded, and it's got Jumpstart. I feel like that would be worth giving a try and seeing how it works. Reusable card draw that can sit in your graveyard, not too shabby. What else do we have that looks interesting? Let us maneuver on through. Let's see here. How does it look on screen? Okay, everything looks fine. All right. So if I keep the stuff up here, it's easiest to see. Let me see. A bunch of these are... Oh, wait. Right here. Destroy an artifact or enchantment and create a treasure token. Maybe. Ashmead. Thanks, brother. The showcase is the sketch version. That's awesome. What up, Cinder? How you doing, buddy? Okay. Destroy an artifact or enchantment and get a treasure token. It's not that exciting. All right. Now they're kind of off the screen here. Ugh, there's no good way to do this. Okay. Revolutionist enters the battlefield. Return target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. It's got Madness 6, though. That's not very good. The Manticore. You can discard a card where X is the number of card types a discarded card has. So it's only going to do 2 or 3 damage. Nah, we're not going to go with that. Mind Collapse doesn't work. Lightning Spear's trash. Gouge Zealot is very underwhelming as well. A lot of the stuff that's like draft level is not going to be that big a deal. Oh, that's annoying. It is so fiddly and annoying. If I scroll, it scrolls too much if I do it with the mouse wheel. And doing it this way is so fiddly to get it at the top of the screen. Annoying! Alright, no, 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 no. All these are no's. All these are no's. Oh, God. This is really, really annoying. Hold on. Maybe if I try resizing this. It's going to look a little weird on your screen, guys, probably. But I'm going to try and resize this to see if I can make my life a little less annoying. Okay, how does it... Did that change anything? Not really. Not really. Is this MTG? Oh, no, this is just MTG picks with all the spoiled cards. Okay, so Curator's a no, Mongrel's a no, Prowler's a no, Cabal Initiate's a no. Recalibrate. Bounce a creature. If you discarded a card, draw a card. Trash. Trash. Oh, God. Never mind. You know what? I can use the keyboard to control it. That'll give me. Why didn't I think of this before? Why didn't I think of this before? All right. So let me see how it lines up. There we go. Okay. All right. We're good now. We're good. So we'll just, from now on, if it's not clear, this is the first time I'm doing this, so I'm figuring out how to do it. We're going to be looking at the top row of cards, one row at a time, all right? So Parselmere is not going to cut it. Foul Watcher, nope. Ethereum Spinner, nope. Burdened Aerialist, no. Solar Migration, that's another no. Those are all no's. Resurgent Belief, we already talked about, that's making it in. Anything else on this line making it in? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. All right, then we've got all the stuff on this line. Is there anything here that is worthwhile to put in? Each spell you cast, it's red or green, but it's a 2. Yeah, no. Nope. None of that. Nah, Error, I'm not adding anything in just because it's funny. If it's not going to be fun to play with, the whole point is for it to be fun to play with. Ashmead, yes, this is, you're correct. The wish list for the cube, that is what we're working on. We're doing the Modern Horizons 2 edition right now. So, just going to go through every card that's available and try it out in terms of what would actually be interesting for the cube. Captured by Lagax could be okay. It makes it so a creature can't attack or block and let you beef up your guys. So I'm actually gonna put that on the list now. That's 5 cards so far that we have found that would be worthwhile. All right, what's next? Kaleido Scorch deals X damage to any target where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast it. So it does 2 damage to any target, then up to 5 damage to any target for 5. That's pretty underwhelming. Fury is stupid. Fury is really good. That's obviously going to be good. Let me save it in here. Ashmead, I'm definitely going to make the list available for everybody. So don't worry about that. Do not worry, my friend. You want a Kulan, teller of tales with my face on it, Gargano? Alright, let's continue onwards. We got Nykthos Paragon. 6 mana, whenever you gain life, you can put that many +1/+1 counters on each creature you control. Do it once a turn. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, okay, totally. Totally. Andy's a 4/6? That's awesome. Hey, what up, Thay? How you doing, buddy? Man, streaming over here. Quite the difference in the way the chat looks, right? We got no moderator wrenches, and we've got Error as the only presiding channel member currently. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so what's next? Break the Ice. Destroy target land that's snow or could produce colorless. Nope, that's no good. Not for what we're doing. Healer's Flock. 3 mana for a 3/3 flying lifelink. It's It's all right, but it's not exciting enough. I'm not terribly interested. Thay, you're at work. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Okay, let's go on to the next line here. This looks like all garbage. Yep, none of this matters to us. We're not using any of it. Then we've got Nettle Cyst, living weapon. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact or enchantment you control. That's got potential. We'll roll with that. That could totally be fun. Chainer Nightmare Adept. I did a video on him, but I still have to refresh myself. Discard a card, cast a creature from your graveyard. Oh yeah. And stuff getting haste, of course. He is definitely an auto include as well. Let's see. The headliner's jank. The Combine Chrysalis. Creature tokens you control have flying. Pay 4 mana, sack a token, create a 4/4 beast token. Thumbs down. Alright, Titania. When she enters the battlefield, return target land from your graveyard to the battlefield. Whenever land you control is put into graveyard from the battlefield, create a 5/3 green elemental. Yup. Hey, Lash, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How you doing, big boy? Oh, look at how pretty this version is. Look at how pretty this version of Titania. I'm just gonna have one image or like one item on the list. I'm not gonna worry about putting each variation on. All right. Endurance is 3 mana for a 3/4 flash reach. When it enters the battlefield, essentially you're going to get to exile somebody's graveyard. That seems good. That can totally work. Okay, what else? Dothy Voidwalker. Yeah, Dothy Voidwalker is an easy include. That thing is nuts. That one's nuts. Sudden Edict. Oh, yes. Okay, hold on. Getting ahead of myself. Moving to the next line without moving it up. All right, there we go. So, Sudden Edict is definitely going to make it in. Split Second, forcing your opponent to sack a creature is amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Inevitable Betrayal. Search target opponent's library for a creature card. Put that card on the battlefield and you're controlled on the player shuffles. I mean, this is just gross. You get to... You know what? I want it. We're gonna try some random search effects in the cube and see how they work out. That seems like fun. All right, Murktide Regent, 7 mana, 3/3 flyer, gets a +1/+1 counter for each instant and sorcery in the graveyard. Whenever an instant or sorcery leaves your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on. Oh, it's got Delve. Interesting. Okay, if it didn't have Delve, I was actually going to say no to it, but since it does have Delve, I'm going to say yes. All right, next line. Thought Monitor. Affinity for artifacts flying. When it enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards. I mean, anything that lets you draw 2 cards is probably going to be pretty solid. It does have a higher casting cost, but the draw will help offset that. Sanctifier on Vec. Pro black and red. When it enters the battlefield, exile all black and red cards from all graveyards. Black and red or spell not on the battlefield, but put into a graveyard, exile it instead. Oh yeah, seems fine. That will totally work. Inevitable Betrayal is bribery with suspend. Correct. That is correct. Okay, Blacksmith skill. Target permanent gains hexproof and indestructible till end of turn. If it's an artifact creature, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. 1 mana to give any permanent hexproof and indestructible? Yeah, that's definitely good enough. Blacksmith skill is making it in, guys. Magus of the Bridge. Whenever a non-token creature is put into your graveyard, create a 2/2 black zombie. Whenever a creature is put into an opponent's graveyard from the battlefield, exile it. You know what? I want to see how it works. As a creature. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put it on the list. We're going to put it on the list of things to try out here. Faith is Salvaging. Discard a card, then draw a card, and it rebounds. It's going to let you filter through the stuff that's in the cube. And if you have no cards in your hand, you're going to get to draw. I feel like that's on the fence one, but I'm going to give it a try, and we'll see how it goes. All right, what do we got on the next line here? Slasher and Starfish, who cares? Echoing Return, nope, that's useless. Hard Evidence, nope, it's all jank. This is all jank. What about this line? What is the Breathless Knight? 3 mana for a 2/2 flying with lifelink. Whenever it or another a creature enters the battlefield, if it entered from the graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Meh. Oh, look at this. I never saw the sketch description for a regular Gargadon. Pretty underwhelming card, though, isn't it? All right. Then we've got... Let's see here. Guys, of those of you who are in the chat, what do you think is better, like right now? And I'm taking a poll. Do you think it's better for me to save the images, or do you think it's better for me to make a text list? What is the more optimal option for this? I don't know what the best way to keep track of this stuff is. Blossom and Calm. You gain hexproof until your next turn. You gain 2 life, and it's got rebound. Oh yeah. How did I overlook that before? That's totally going in. That's totally going in. Sol Talisman can lead to some blowouts, so we'll add that for sure. For sure. Oh wait, I skipped a line, didn't I? Whoop. There we go. That's a little bit better. Oh, they made Devour for specific card types? I never noticed Devour artifact before. That's different. That is different, but whatever. Okay, anything on this line? Anything on this line? Nope. All of this is completely irrelevant to me. What do we have on this line? Foundation Breaker. When it enters the battlefield, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment. It's got Evoke 2. A body that can destroy an artifact or enchantment is pretty good. Okay, what else? The Aethersworn Sphinx isn't very exciting, so we'll ignore that. Bloodbraid Marauder can't block. It has Cascade as long as there are 4 or more card types in your graveyard. 2 mana for a 3/1 that'll get you some free 1-cost spell. Yeah. I think you should get a chance. Text list, because you can put it into other programs easier, and it'll tell you the price. Other sites might have been in for reprints. Okay, fair enough. It's actually a good point. Let's see here. All right. Do I want to? How do I want to do this? Whatever. You know what? I'll just type the cards in as we go. Okay, Bloodbraid Marauder. We're gonna go with you. Chitter Spitter at the beginning of upkeep. You can sack a token. If you do, put an acorn counter on it. Gives squirrels you control +1/+1 for each acorn on it. Pay 1 tap, create a 1/1 green squirrel. Yeah, that totally works. Welcome back, Ashmead. All right. Okay, let's see here. Next line. The next line. We got Riptide Laboratory. That's definitely a lot of fun, so we'll go with that. Anything else? What does Chrome Courier do? Reveal the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, the other into your graveyard. I mean, it replaces itself. It acts as somewhat like card draw. I'm gonna give it a go, and we'll see if it actually takes the cut. Makes the cut, I mean. Sithis, Harvest Ham. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, gain a life and draw a card. Oh yeah, that's totally gonna work. That is totally gonna work. All right. Search the premises. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, investigate. Oh, that's crazy amounts of card draw. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's totally going to be good. Cinder, I wondered the same thing. The Dungeons and Dragons set feels like a great place to return Fireball, right? I mean, it's just like straight up D&D. All right. Barbed Spike is whatever. Tide Shaper is whatever. Gargano Tarask. That would definitely be funky, wouldn't it? Okay. So what do we got on the next line here? What is the Arcus Acolyte? 2 mana for a 2/2 with reach and lifelink. It's got Outlast. Each other creature you control without a +1/+1 counter on it has Outlast. Wait, what? So Outlast, you can just do that over and over, right? And that makes all of you guys do it? Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? That seems cool. I like that a lot. That's good. What is Investigate? It's make a clue token, and the clue token's an artifact. You can pay 2 mana and sack it to draw a card. All right. Tireless Provisioner. Whenever a land enters battlefield under your control, create a food token or a treasure token. Yup, that'll totally work. Considering the fact that you can be guaranteed a land drop every single turn if you want it in the cube, right? So why not? Shardless Agent is awesome, so that is another great choice right there. Okay, then we've got Necroglyph. It's equal to the number of creature cards in all graveyards. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player discards a card, and it's got Madness. Oh, yeah. That's got great potential. Brent, Cubequest number Blomfteen and a quarter. Yeah, well, I would like to do a Cubequest episode for every single set over time where we go through all the cards, figuring out what's actually worth putting into the cube or not. Moving on to the next line. What's Arcana Cruelty? When it enters a battlefield or attacks, opponent sacks a creature or planeswalker, discards a card, loses 3 life, you draw... Oh, yeah, dude, that's insane. That's insane. Are you kidding me? Arcana of Cruelty. You make the list, buddy. You're list worthy. Cursed Totem. Activated abilities. The creatures can't be activated? Yep. It's always nice to have answers like that available, so we'll go with that. Oh, hold on. Don't want to accidentally click off of the website here. All right, so Moderation. You can't cast more than 1 spell each turn. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a card. Oh, interesting. Interesting. That totally has potential. We will definitely go Moderation, add to the cube. All right, what else? What else? Oh, Sea Drake. Sea Drake is really good because the way the cube works is the lands are cards from your hand that go face down, right? So if you can bounce 2 lands to your hand, then you can get back things you put down earlier in the game. So that's definitely got potential. Strike It Rich. Just create a treasure token. No thanks. Fast and Furious. Discard a card, then draw 2 cards. Furious deals 3 damage to each creature without flying. Yep, that works. That definitely works. I will definitely add that on the list. I guess to use double lines for these, right? There you go. There you go. All right. Let's see. What else do we have on here that is interesting on this line? Nothing. All right. Blazing Root Walla. Whatever. Shattered Ego. Who cares? Lose Focus. Oh, yeah. No, Lose Focus will work. Lose Focus will work. That's a decent counterspell. Okay, and we've already got Sudden Edict from before. All right, Academy Manufactor. If you create a clue, food, or treasure token, create 1 of each. Yep, that's definitely got potential, depending on what you end up with. I like that. The Territorial Kevu. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of basic land types among lands you control. All right, I guess we're going to... Oh, Piru! Oh, I forgot all about you. Piru, the Volatile. Dude, are you kidding me? A massive just beat you down dragon? I'm 100% on board with that. All right. Calibrated Blast. Reveal cards from the top of your library to reveal a non-land card. Put the revealed cards on the bottom of the library. When you reveal a non-land card this way, it deals damage equal to that card's mana value to any target. And it's got flashback. I like that. I like that weird kind of gambly nature of this answer. I am going to go with Calibrated Blast. It makes it in. Weird lore. Archon of Cruelty is the only non-white Archon. Is it? Huh. Obsidian Charmaw. 5 mana for a 4/4. 1 less for each land your opponents control that can produce a colorless. When it enters the battlefield, destroy target non-basic land an opponent controls. Yeah, man, that's great. The lands in the cube are considered non-basic, so that makes Obsidian Charmaw really attractive. That's pretty good. Then we got Ragavan. When he deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token, exile the top card of their library, and you can cast it. Oh, yeah. Yep. Ragavan, you make the list too, buddy. That's the thing I like about the cube is there's room for tons and tons of cards. Since it's unlimited in size. Ragavan! Alright, World Weary. Enchanted creature gets -4/-4. That's alright, but it's 5 mana. It's an enchantment. It's got basic land cycling. That's useless. Karmic Guide, on the other hand, is great. So we'll put Karmic Guide on the list. What up, Discord? Ragavan is a crazy card. I agree. I agree, Dark Elder. Alright, Fire and Ice. What's this? Said and done. Return target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Those creatures don't untap. During the next untap, nah, it's underwhelming. What do we got on the next line here? Milliken, who cares? Master of Death. What's this? 3/1 for 3. When it enters the battlefield, surveil 2. At the beginning of your upkeep, if he's in your graveyard, you can pay 1 life to bring him back. Oh, wow. Yeah, he recurs. That's amazing. That's good. That's great. That is great. Master of Death, it shall be. Flame Blitz. At the beginning of your end step, Flame Blitz deals 5 damage to each planeswalker. Yep, why not, man? We'll have having answers that just lock the board out against planeswalkers is going to feel pretty nice. So that's good. What up, KLR? How you doing, buddy? Bone Shredder is also awesome. Destroys a non-artifact, non-black creature attached to a body, too, so that's good. It's mighty good. Alright, then we got Dam. And Dam's crazy, right? Destroy a creature or destroy all creatures. I like it. That works. That definitely works. Altar of the Goyf. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +X/+X for a number of card types in your graveyard. Nah. Nah. That's whatever. Oh, yeah, look at this line. We got 2 very obvious auto includes here. We got Gaedrone Dehada, the evil planeswalker. And we got Cauldron Complete. Both awesome choices. By the way, guys, what do you think about this as a stream concept? Both the people watching it now and people watching it later on. Do you like this as a concept, or should I just do this list on my own and give you guys access to it afterwards? All right, we got Braids. Braids is fun. Let's put her on the list. Let's put Braids on the list. Clattering Augur. What are you? When he enters the battlefield, draw a card and lose a life. Return him from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, he can be recurring card draw. That can totally work. He can go in. Meek! You do yard work without Discord and I'm streaming. Yeah, buddy! Yeah, bro! Wrath, this is fun? Good. Alright, Lazotep Chancer. Whenever you discard a card, you may pay 1. If you do, amass 2. Oh, what? They brought Vindicate back? How did I miss that? Look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's good. We can all provide input and feedback in real time. You agree? You like this idea? Okay, guys, good. Good. I'm glad. It's like if it's something that's boring, then we obviously I don't want to sit here and bore you, you know? Alright, let's see here. What do we got? Sanctum Weaver. 2 mana for a 0/2. Tap to add X mana of any color where X is the number of enchantments you control. So, oh, wow, okay. So it's like it's a little mana dork that can grow the amount of mana that it produces and can give any color. I'm down. That works. Brent says, if normies don't see you interacting with the stream, how are they supposed to know to avoid the nightly streams? Bum, bum, bum. That's the real question. Alright, Timeless Witness. When it enters the battlefield, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, Regrowth and Eternalize. Yeah, dude. That's great. Oh, an Enchantress's Presence? Cool. That's good. And Solitary Confinement as well. Oops. I'm trying to scroll down on my notepad here. I thought I spelled it wrong. Okay, there we go. All right. Where was I? Oh, Solitary Confinement. Does Forest Walk matter within the cube? Land Walk is irrelevant because all the lands are non-basic. So it's fine to have Forest Walk. It just doesn't do anything unless you can somehow give your opponent a forest. Nev's Disc. I don't believe that there's one of those. Alright, oops, I didn't move it up a line. It's always the top line we're supposed to be looking at. My bad. Did I see Nettlecyst? Yes, and it's on the list. Alright, Solitude. What are you? 2 white and 3, 3/2. Flash lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to one other target creature. Oh, it's a Swords to Plowshares. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. Solitude totally makes it on the list. Solitude. Alright, Esper Sentinel. Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, draw a card unless that player pays X, where X is Buddy's power. Alright, it's got card draw. It's a little donkel body. I'll go with it. I'll go with the Sentinel. He looks better in the sketch version. He looks goofier in the regular version. Yeah, Solitude. What? No. How does Solitude... Oh, wait. Is Emrakul just protection from spells? So once the creature's in play... alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, Scuttletide is who cares. Prophetic Titan, what are you? 6 mana, 4/4 Delirium. When it enters the battlefield, choose one. If there are 4 or more card types in the graveyard, choose both. 4 damage to any target. That's good. Look at the top 4 cards you like. Oh, yeah, no, okay. Prophetic Titan. Prophetic Titan is exactly the kind of thing you want in the cube, where he can take out opposing creatures. He can put new cards into your mitt. He looks awesome coming up out of the water. I'm a giant wizard! I love it. Alright, what's Brea's Apprentice? When it enters the battlefield, it's 3 mana for 2/3. Make a Thopter when it comes out. Sack an artifact. Oh, yeah. Yep. That has the ability to feed more cards into your hand. Not really into your hand, but still. Same kind of thing. Same kind of thing. You're not sure why there are cards numbered up to like 300? The reason, what they do is like, okay, take a look at the 2 Brea's Apprentices that are here in the upper right-hand corner, all right? This one is listed like, I think it says 117 out of 303. This one's listed 455. And that's because the one on the right is the regular printing. The one on the left is the extended bordered extra printing. So that's how they number the stuff. All right, let us continue onwards. My giant bones hurt. Nice Witherfang. Okay, what else? Nope, none of that. That's all trash. Ragavan, we've already settled on wanting him. Dermotaxi. That one is imprint a creature from the graveyard. Oh, and make a vehicle based on it? Yeah, dude. Yeah, that can be absolutely nuts. All right, Dermotaxi. Archfiend of Sorrows. When it enters the battlefield, your creature's opponents get -2/-2 to end a turn, and it's got Unearth for 5. Hmm. Alright. I'm going to skip on it. Lonus the Cryptozoologist. 2 mana for a 1/2. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, investigate. That's great. Sack X clues. Target opponent reveals the top X card to your library. You can put a non-land permanent with mana value. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? Dude. Dude, that's sick. That's sick. Janservic, do you not know what a cryptozoologist is? Cryptozoologists are the ones who believe in, like, on Earth in real life, people who believe in Bigfoot and stuff like that. So that's what he's like. He believes in whatever world he's on version of Bigfoot, creatures that nobody else thinks exist. All right, let's move on. Gaia's Will. Until end of turn, you may play lands and cast spells from your graveyard. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, that's right. That's the green suspend Yawgmoth's Will. Gaia's Will. Definitely, bro. Definitely. All right. Yeah, Ashmead, I don't know then, buddy. I'd have to take a look to try and puzzle it out. Let's see. Ignoble Hierarch. Yeah, he seems like an easy choice to put in. He's awesome. Oh, wait, I spelt it wrong. Hold on. All right, there we go. It's an easy enough choice. Phantasmal Dreadmaw is fun. It's like 4 mana for a 6/6 trample, but all they got to do is target it to get rid of it. Soul Snare. Exile a creature that's attacking you or a planeswalker? Yeah, that's great. We'll go with that. What does Out of Time do? When Out of Time enters the battlefield, untap all creatures, then phase them out until Out of Time leaves the battlefield. Put a time counter on Out of Time for each creature phased out this way, and it's got Vanishing. Oh, I see. Okay, so if you take 5 creatures out with this, then it's going to take 5 turns for them all to come back. That has some real potential. I like that. I definitely like that. Phantasmal Dreadmaw is a true meme. I love it. I love it. I love the fact that they made it. It really is a fantastic meme, but it's not good enough for the cube. All right, we already looked at Territorial. Legion Vanguard, sack another creature. Legion Vanguard Explorers. Reveal a top card of your library. Put that card into your hand if it's a land. Otherwise, put a +1/+1 counter on him. Put the card back or put it into your graveyard. No, that's no good. Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth would not be useful. Turning the lands into forests doesn't mean anything because all the lands tap for mana. Can you copy paste the name under the picture? Might save you a little typing. Oh, that's a decent suggestion, buddy. Let's see how easy that is. Yeah, that's probably going to be easier. Nice. Good thinking, Discord. Good thinking, buddy. I don't need Upheaval because I have From the Vault Upheaval already in the cube. So it would be on the list, but it doesn't need to be. So let's continue on. Wow, actually, take a look at that. Take a look at that extended art Mirari's Wake artwork. I love it. That looks awesome. Okay, now we got Constable of the Realm. Renown 2. When it deals combat damage, put 2+1/+1 counters on it. Whenever one or more counters are put on it, exile another permanent until he leaves the battlefield. I'm gonna say no. Persist. Return target non-legendary creature from your graveyard to the battlefield with the -1/-1 counter. Oh, it's literally like the persist ability. That's cool. That's cool. All right. You go on the list too. Oh, what the hell happened there? Why didn't it make a gigantic space? Weird. Okay, what do we got next? Feast of Sanity, no. Greed, Fey Offering. If you've cast a creature and non-creature spell, create a clue token, a food token, and a treasure token. Nah. I'm going to skip on that one. Let's go on to the next line and see what we got on here. Harmonic Prodigy. If an ability of a shaman or another wizard you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. There's going to be a bunch of times where it doesn't matter, but there's going to be times where it is a lot of fun. So I'm totally going to give it a go. Totally going to give it a go. All right. Harmonic Prodigy. Okay, what is next? What do we have next? Graceful Restoration. Return target creature card from your graveyard with a +1/+1 counter on it. Or return up to 2 creatures with power 2 or less. Oh, cool. It's like a bigger resurrection style effect. I like that. That seems like it's worth trying out. That seems like it's worth giving a go. Okay. Let's see. Anything on this line? Oh, Flay Essence. Yes. Flay Essence. Right there, dude. Exiling a creature or a planeswalker and then also theoretically possibly gaining life from it. That is worth including. Next line. Oh, we've got Sivulin. Sivulin, the Merfolk God. Very cool. Wait. Don't want to copy the date too, right? It's not going to help us. All right, so definitely makes the list. Ugh. Sometimes it's putting a big space in front of this stuff, but still, seems like it's less effort than typing it. Anything else on this line? No. Artifact Landwalk. That's funky. Vectus Gloves. All right. On this line, I'm going to say General Ferris Rockerick is definitely an interesting one. Protection from monocolored is a sweet ability. And then there's going to be tons of multicolored spells in the cube, so the ability to make 4/4 tokens is going to be relevant. What about this line? Anything on here? When dressed down on its battlefield, draw a card. Creatures lose all abilities. At the beginning and end step, sacrifice dress down. Well, it does draw a card to replace itself. I'm not sure of just how useful it will actually be in the cube, but I'm definitely willing to give it a chance. Imperial Recruiter. Who cares about you? Mishra's Factory is a yes. That's a yes. Okay. Road to Ruin. Search your library for a basic land card. Alright, whatever. What's the aftermath? Nah. Who cares about that? Alright. And what's on the next line here? Glimpse of Tomorrow. Shuffle all permanents you own into your library. Reveal that many cards from the top of your library. Put all non-aura permanent cards onto the battlefield. Then do the same for aura cards. Yeah, that's awesome. Ashmead, I'm not surprised, dude. It's a rare in this set. It's a rare in this set, so you're not going to get it at the same frequency as an uncommon. So getting one factory in a box makes sense. Oh, suspend. Exile target creature, put 2 time counters on it. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. Trippy. So you take something that's in play and send it out of play in a very interesting way. That is definitely making the list. That definitely cuts it, my friends. That's cool. All right, the next line. I mean, Grist the Hunger Tide is insane. So it's not like I even really need to... Oh, should I ponder whether I want him or not? I mean, he's an obvious, awesome choice. Factory is uncommon in the set. It was the special art. Oh, okay, fair enough. My mistake. My mistake. All right, we got Zabaz the Glimmer Wasp. What is he? 1 for a 1 modular. If a modular triggered ability, destroy an artifact you control and he gains flying. No, that's useless for my cube. That's no good. That's jank. Nothing on this line. We don't care about the bridges. Discerning Taste. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put 1 in your hand, the rest of your graveyard. You gain life equal to the greatest power among creature cards put in your graveyard this way. Underworld Cookbook. Discard a card to create a food token. Sack it to return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. You know what? I feel like that might have a place. We're gonna give the Underworld Cookbook a chance. Oh, Ashmead, you know why the cards are probably separated out the way they are? It's probably the cards that are reprints that are new to Modern are in that back section, right? So the majority of the set are brand new cards that never existed before anywhere. But a small percentage of the set, about 15% of the set, is stuff that already existed and is now in Modern. So that's probably what we're dealing with. Oh, it's Asma Rama Lama Ding and Ding and Dong Ding Ding Dang Dang Dong Ding Ding King Dong Dacular. The name is too long. Oh God. All right. Can we highlight it? Can we highlight it effectively? Yeah. Oh wait. Stop. Whatever, I'll just backspace the date part off of it. All right, what's next? What is next? None of this stuff. Ooh, Turok, yes. Turok Dread Cantor, you are definitely going to make it in. Okay. We got that. He's definitely making it in. And actually, you know what? Goblin Bombardment is also awesome, so let's grab that too. Let's grab that and put that on the list. All right. What do we got here? What do we got here? Scourge Familiar. Discard a card to add a black mana. But he costs 5 to put out. That's not very exciting, let's be real. Sylvan Anthem? Sure, man. I'll give Sylvan Anthem a try. I do love me some greenness. Alright. That's cool. What's next? Karth the Lion. Yup, you're definitely going in. Mr. Planeswalker's friend. What up, you? Scion of Draco. 12 mana for a 4/4. 2 less for each basic land type, so it's just going to cost 12. So yeah, that's no good. We're going to skip on that. We're going to skip on that. Oh, Zurin Orb! Yeah, boy. Yes, sir. Zurin Orb is a yes. Many, 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 many fine memories of that card. What's the torque do? Tapped out of colorless or target non-land permanent becomes an artifact in addition to its other types until end of turn. So it's a mana accelerator that also lets you make things into artifacts? Yeah. That'll work. That will work for sure. The fact that it only costs 2 makes it really solid. Okay, next line. Alright, I mean everybody already knows I'm all about Garth, so let's put Garth on the list. Ugh. There you go. And what's Verdant Command? Choose 2. Target player creates 2 1/1 squirrels. Counter target loyalty ability of a planeswalker. Exile a card. Gain 3 life. Yeah, you know what? That can work. That is an interesting card. Definitely an interesting card. Jade Avenger, who cares about a Bushido frog? He don't matter. None of this stuff. None of this stuff. Ashmead, yeah, I know you said that you were. I'm still gonna put everything on the list just for my own like bookkeeping, keeping track of stuff. You know what I mean? What's chance encounter? Whenever you win a coin flip. Oh, it's literally that old school enchantment. Okay, that's useless. That's useless for my purposes, so we'll skip right by that. Underworld Hermit, when it enters the battlefield, create 1/1 green squirrel tokens equal to your devotion to black. So that could be 6 mana for 2 squirrels. I'm gonna say no to that. Subtlety. Yup, subtlety. You work. You definitely work. Oh, come on now. Come on now. All right. So Shiny. When So Shiny enters the battlefield, if you control a token, tap enchanted creature, then scry 2. Enchanted creature doesn't untap. Oh no, whatever. That's who cares. Alright, what's Chef's Kiss? Gain control of target spell that targets only a single permanent or player. Copy it and reselect the targets at random for the spell and the copy. Oh, that's silly. I like that. We're definitely gonna grab that and put that on the list because that is silly goodness. Alright. We already went over Zabaz. There's lots of repetition of cards in this. This is not, I guess, maybe not the most ideal site to use for this. Alright, so who do we have here? We have the Progenitor Ooze. 2/2 Storm. It isn't legendary if it's a token. Enters the battlefield, +1/+1 counter for each other ooze you control. So he's crazy if you can storm him off. Alright. I say that makes the cut. Alright, and then the Priest of Fell Rites. 2 mana for a 2/2. Tap it, pay 3 life, and sack the Priest. Return a creature card from your graveyard as a sorcery, and it's God on Earth. Yeah. Yeah, dude. You totally have what it takes to make it in. Ravenous Squirrel. Whenever you sack an artifact or creature, put a 1/1 counter on it. Sack an artifact or creature, gain a life and draw a card. Yep, that works. That definitely is sufficient to garner you a place inside the cube. Chatterfang. 3/3 for 3. If one or more tokens would be created, make those plus that many squirrel creature tokens. Sack X squirrels to give plus X minus X. I mean, he's 3/3 for 3. Yeah, you know what? Token generation is fairly common, so getting bonus squirrels doesn't seem like a bad thing. We'll give him a go. If it turns out he's underwhelming, we'll cut him. Let's see here. Young Necromancer. Exiled 2 cards. 5 man. That's terrible. That's terrible. Patriarch's Bidding. Oh, that has the potential to be a lot of fun. Let's grab that one up. Mass Grave Recursion, or just the right creature. Ricardo, I'll keep that in mind, buddy. All right, let's see here. What happened here? All right, whatever. We're all good. Void Mirror. Void Mirror obviously is a yes. That's an awesome shut you down kind of card. I definitely dig that. All right, and Sword of Hearth and Home is absolutely a solid card. The searching a library for a basic land part doesn't work, but you can still exile the creature and do the other stuff. So even though part of its ability is shut off, it's still crazy strong enough that it's going to make the list. Alright, Rise and Shine. Target non-creature artifact becomes a 0/0 artifact creature with 4+1/+1 counters on it. And you can overload it to make all your artifacts beefy. That one may be a little too much of a corner case, but it's worth it to give it a try to see if it works. Oh yeah, sorry, this was supposed to be over the top. Spreading Insurrection's too expensive to be any good. Break Ties, destroy an artifact, enchantment, exile a card from a graveyard, or reinforce one of your creatures. That seems like it's versatile enough that it will make it in. It's got enough different options that it might be worthwhile. We'll have to see. That one's a wait and see kind of thing. Lucid Dreams, draw X cards, where X is the number of card types among cards in your graveyard. Underwhelming. Sarah's Emissary is insane. This card is nuts. So, I mean, that one is it's really easy to know that she is definitely going in. Fractured Sanity, milling is irrelevant, so we'll ignore that. Squirrel Sanctuary. You know what? I feel like you could get into some really crazy shenanigans with it. So I'm going to grab it and try it out. And Prismatic Ending. Exile target non-land permanent if its mana value is less than the number of colors. Yeah, that totally works. In the cube, you have access to all 5 colors real easy, so that will work without any real problem at all. Basic lands. Cabal Coffers is useless. Alright, Usury Fortune's Flame. Whenever he attacks, choose a number between 1 and 5. Always the ridiculous coin flipper who can go like crazy blowout style. Sure. Sure, let's try him out. Flame Tongue Yearling. It can be used as creature removal. So you will make the cut too. We'll try you out. I remember the days of using Flame Tongue Kevu, so who knows, maybe it'll turn out to be pretty decent. Then Thrasta is an obvious choice as a gigantic, insane dinosaur of stompy destruction. Oops, I copied the image and not the name. Ah, no, stop it. Having a hard time here copying the text for Thrasta. Thrasta the hassle, yo. Alright. Nothing else on that line. On this line, Grief. Grief is amazing, so we'll definitely want to include him on our list of cube-worthy cards. All right. Nothing else on that line. Timeless Dragon. Nope, because of the plane cycling. Dak in the Shadow Slayer. Definitely. We definitely want you, buddy. You're cool. All right. Diamond Lion. Do I want Diamond Lion? Discard your hand, sacrifice the lion to have 3 mana of any color. That doesn't feel very good. Sanctum Prelate, on the other hand, definitely is a solid choice. So we'll add you. We shall add you to the list. All right. Do I have a counter spell for the cube? I don't think I do. I guess we'll put that on the list. Oh, yeah, I literally forgot I was copying the names. Never mind, that's funny. All right, Urza Saga, what does that one do again? Taps to add a colorless, taps to make a construct, and then search your library for an artifact. All right, we're going to skip by you. Brainstone is the Brainstorm artifact. That is totally worth giving a slot to see how that works out. Okay, we got fetches. Oh, that's everything, except for the cards that I already selected out but didn't type onto the list. I can add those on. I can add those on later though. Totally. All right. Well, my friends, you know what? This has been an enjoyable foray into Modern Horizons for my cube wants. I've got a somewhat done list. I mean, once I add the other cards onto the list, I'll have the whole thing. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I'll see you guys later on tonight over on the Magic Historian. So long! Fair travels to you!